Santiago, and we back. Big 3 Radio. Dre R in the building. You can follow him on social media at DRE_R. Get all of his music, find him out. And if you need a VIP host for the club, he can help you out with that as well.
There it is.
But I was asking you, of all the remixes you've done, has anybody that you've done remixes for heard you? Have you approached them? Have you let them know? Because you had access to a lot of stars.
Yeah. Yes and no. The first time that Franny played my Sorry remix at Dre's.
Shout out to DJ Franzen.
Oh, all day. First time that he played that Sorry remix, Pooh Bear was there. So that was dope. I'm like, man, this is the biggest writer for Bieber. One of the biggest writers, period.
Yeah.
Just looking at him, I'm like, man, that's Pooh Bear. And I don't think a lot of people really know who he is like that, when you see him in person. So I'm like, I'm starstruck for a second. That was cool. I did a remix to Rico, the song that started the whole Drake and Meek beef.
Yeah.
I did a remix to that. Franny played that while Meek was at Dre's.
Oh.
That was cool. And then
what year was that?
What year did they do it? 14?
14, right?
No,
yeah,
15. 15, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was cool. He's just there in the building.
Right.
And they're playing my verse to his song, and I'm looking at him from 20 feet away, like, oh my goodness, that's Meek.
So what was his reaction? Do you remember? Was he?
I looked away. I looked away because I didn't know what his reaction was going to be.
Right.
If he got up and got mad at Franzen, I didn't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You just never know how celebrities feel.
Know. Yeah, I understand that.
It's his song. It's a new song, and it was during, like I said, it was right when it happened.
Yeah.
And I'm like, obviously, J.R. Castro, my guy.
Shout out to J.R. Castro.
Shout out. That's a crazy situation in itself. I didn't really all the way know who he was. I heard the music. I didn't know that was him every time I said what's up to him at Dre's.
Okay.
So once we linked, it was like this is just my guy that I say hi to all the time.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm like, wait, you're the one who did the music. Watch this. I'm about to put a verse on one of your songs. And I sent it to him. He's like, okay, we need to talk. And we've just always picked each other's brains about stuff. Obviously, more me towards him. Right. Being that he's much further along. Yeah.
Yeah. Good dude, man. Really good dude.
Great dude.
Yeah.
Genuine as they come.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's one where if I ever have questions, no hesitation to answer, to help out. We performed twice together at Dre's, just really impromptu. Yeah. Like Franny was spinning, we're like, why not? let's get the people what they want. And it was fun. It's just amazing for me to be so nervous and be up there like, okay, let me kind of survive this verse, and him to be like, this is my hit song that I've been rocking with. It was just awesome. He had Migos on the track. Mustard produced it. He could have easily been like, bro, I'd put a lot of work into this, spend a lot of money. I don't want you touching this. Instead, he said, no, come up on stage with me, perform this. Yeah,
it could be tricky, doing the remixes. Some people can get sensitive with it.
For sure.
I'm just going to reminisce. There was a time when Tierra Marie, that Make a Girl Feel, I had a friend who's a rapper, goes by the name of Chino XL.
Okay.
He did a remix. She came to the station and heard it, and she was not happy. And in my mind, and in your mind, you're like, yo, Chino XL, hip-hop, my God, lyricist extraordinaire.
Yeah.
She was like, who's this?
Yeah.
So I understand, the artist being sensitive to their material.
Right.
And
anytime there's a situation where there's an issue, I try to put myself in the other person's shoes. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me send this to him before I post it and be like, yo, how do you feel?
Has anybody said no? I'm cool. Nah, we good?
Not really.
Okay.
They might just ignore it.
Okay.
But I do remixes for
everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah. He said Taylor Swift.
Man,
Taylor Swift to Meek Mill, damn it. That's range.
Janae's one of my favorite just because I love her vibe.
Oh, yeah.
I got a bunch of Rihanna songs, Drake songs, obviously.
Yeah.
It's funny because there's sometimes where I listen to a song and I'll be like, okay, it's missing this verse that I'm about to put on it. Sometimes I'm like, I'm missing this verse that I want to put on it. Sometimes it's because I think somebody had a boring verse. Okay. And I'll take them off, put myself on. Sometimes I'm like, no, everything is perfect. I just want to add myself.
So going back to the Sorry remix, when I heard your lyrics on it, I'm like, yo, I was showing it to everybody at the station. Check this out.
Yeah.
You guys need to be aware of what this dude is doing. He's in town. Yo, I was totally street teaming your ass back when I heard it. You know what I mean? I'm like, so going from that to now you performing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Man.
And the cool thing about it is it all happens so organically. And so much of
That's kind of the culture of the town though, right?
Yeah. And it's so much of, I started performing because of who Dre Riddick is as a host, as a person in this city, in this industry. But what's kept me doing it is who Dre R is as an artist. The fact that I am talented enough to hold the crowd, to put out good music.
Yeah.
But the first couple of shots that I got were just based off, hey, you're my guy.
On the humble.
That's it. So now it's like, as I'm now on a flyer, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's me. Like,
you're on multiple flyers.
Yeah.
In the last couple years, damn it.
It's cool.
I love that. I love seeing that.
DJ Sincere hit me up when I did my show 4th of July 2 years ago at Dre's Beach Club. He hit me up. He was like, yo, I saw your billboard. That's really cool. And I was like, maybe he's just confusing the word billboard and flyer. He's like, no, the billboard, like right by Hard Rock.
Yeah.
I drove over there, and it was one of the digital billboards. So it's scrolling through them, and I'm waiting, and I see it, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Surreal.
I sat there for probably 20 minutes watching it just keep come back on. And I called my mom, was like, yo, I'm on a billboard in Las Vegas.
What was going through your mind when you saw it?
So surreal. Like you said, like you hear the term, your name in lights. They messed up. They should have never let me get this picture. I was like, but no, I mean, it's just so grateful.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Being that 10-year-old kid just making music for your football team, to being on a billboard in Las Vegas because you're going to be performing at the club.
Crazy.
Man.
It's crazy.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
Been a good ride.
Been a great ride, and you're not done yet.
Man, just getting started.
Man, when we come back, I want to talk about your future projects because you got a lot of things coming up. Music. I don't know if you're acting, if you're modeling, pretty mother. My guy Dre R is in the building, coming right back. It's Big 3 Radio.